Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today we will have a look at this puzzle here, which is called the Nut Case. The Nut Case is a puzzle out of the Hanayama series. It has the highest difficulty rating of Hanayama of 6 out of 6. It's made completely from metal, and it's something special in the Hanayama range series because it's kind of a trick box, not like the other puzzles, kind of a brain teaser. Also, it's difficult to open, but this one I think can be already considered to be a trick box, even if it's very small. The target of this puzzle is to get the nut that's inside these two, inside this bolt, out of the bolt. Means you have to open the box somehow. From the first point of view, it does not really look like a box, but after the spoiler break, I will explain you in detail how to open it. Okay, to open the nut case, we need to understand first how the two halves look like. So when we look around here, we see that there are some gaps. So there is a small gap over here, another one here, and one on the other side. So overall there are 6 of these lines, and 4 of them have these gaps inside. So it means that the parts are somehow interlocked like this into each other, the two halves. So it must be possible to pull them apart. And also you will notice that they have slide free play, as you can see here now. They have slide free play. So it must be possible to pull them apart, but they are somehow held in position, and this is because of these two nuts. To change that, we will move the nuts until the end. Like this. And then, since I already know the position, how they need to be orientated to each other, I will search for this gap with no gap next to it. So there's no gap here. And then this one's the first with the gap, and then we have, sorry for confusion. We need to start with on the side with the 3 gaps next to each other. 1, 2, 3. And then we pick the one that is next here to the line that is actually no gap. And then we will place the nut in a way that the end here of the S is exactly aligned with the gap. And we do the same for this nut, but for the second gap. And in this condition, we will be able to separate the two parts like this. You have to also understand that if we would try to do the same with the nut in this orientation, it would not work. So it only works in one orientation. If it does not work according to my description here, you need to just turn the puzzle around 180 degrees and try the same. So now we can continue. Unscrew here the nut. Gets a little bit stuck, but be careful not to damage your puzzle. And we do the same for the other side over here. Just unscrew it. And if we did so, we will be able to take the two halves apart and free the nut. So, how does it work? When we look in detail at the parts, we will see that the nuts here actually modified. They have a thread inside, but only partially and not around the complete circumference here of the nut like a usual nut. And these two threaded areas need to be aligned with the free space here in the of the bolt, and then you can just slide it up and down. Same for this one, and this is the trick. So when these are aligned in the correct way, this one will release this side and this one will release this side, and you can take them apart. To reassemble it, we just put the nut inside. Now it's a little bit easier to align because we can look inside how it needs to be aligned. I do the same here for the other side. And then we put them in together, screw them, screw the nuts to the middle, the other one as well, because we could not completely put it together. Now we use the same trick as before. We put this in the right orientation and this one in the right orientation, and then we move it together for the last part. But here the nut here inside is blocking the parts from coming together, therefore I just need to find a way. Okay, and that's it pretty much. Both parts are reassembled and locked again, and this is how you disassemble and reassemble the nut case. Actually, it's hard for me to rate how difficult this is, since it was the first puzzle by Hanayama I bought at all, and it was pretty difficult for me to solve. But I think there are much more difficult puzzles from Hanayama compared to this one. So Hanayama gives it a 6 out of 6. For me, let's say it's a 4 out of my personal maximum of 5. I would say maximum a 4. And I will put you the link in the description how you can where you can buy this. And if you like this episode and interested to see more in the future, I appreciate if you give me thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as to my new Facebook page, which is online now. So just have a look at this. I will post some additional informations that you will not get on YouTube on my Facebook page. So have a look, subscribe if you like. And as always, if you have any questions, complaints, wishes, idea, let me know in the comments of this video or on my new Facebook page. So until next time, keep on puzzling.